I need you. Earlier tonight, Hayden's apartment was assaulted by some persons unknown to me. He seemed frightened, terrified even, and instructed me to escape.
Hayden's missing? Well, it's one way to sour my night. I already saw you got his little ROM with you, so I'll give you the benefit of the doubt for now.
Really rather you not be involved at all, but I know that isn't going to happen at this point.
Hey guys, Lucky Ojo here, coming at you with part 11 of 2064 Read-Only Memories. So last time we left off, we had just gotten 100,000 credits from right here, Miss Flores, and we are going to, well, now we still need, rather, an untraceable car and a series of passports. It just says a passport, but you need two of them, right? One for Vincent and one for his wife, whose name I'm forgetting, but hopefully I'll remember by the time that we need it. I think it's Francesca Mensa. But we're going to jump right in, and we are going to...
Detective Rivers, to what do we owe the pleasure?
We're about to go to jail.
I wanted to check in with you away from the prying eyes of my corporate masters. It wasn't too hard to track you down here. Only took a slight abuse of power to follow your credit transactions in the AutoCAD system.
Nice. Alright, were you able to find anything out?
Not much. Listen, I've hit a dead end on the investigation again, and I could really use another lead from the two of you.
Yeah.
I had been busy hunting down I'm not sure if I want to call him a soldier of fortune or an assassin for hire.
Ooh.
Either way, I tracked this guy down to see if he might have been hired by Parallax to snatch Hayden, but he's got an ironclad alibi for the relevant period of time.
Interesting.
That leaves me with nothing. Nada. Jack diddly shit. Do the two of you have anything to give me? Otherwise, I'm back to hunting down the froyo-hating robot ghost in the park. At least my superiors would be ecstatic, considering how much they keep riding my ass about it.
We're on thin leads ourselves, Detective Rivers. We have a meeting with someone from inside Parallax who might be able to give us answers, but he's unlikely to want to talk to the police. I wish...
Yeah.
I just wish this... Never mind.
Yeah.
Buck up, Turing. I wish this was easier too. But with detective work, sometimes it's not about being clever. It's just about being more dogged and relentless than whoever you're chasing. You two are my new deputies, right?
That was all nice. Thanks, Lexi.
So keep your nose to the ground and keep digging. I still have a few contacts I can hit up to try finding out a little more. You let me know if there's anything else I need to be going after.
Alright. Yep, we will. Thanks, Lexi.
Yeah, sure. Just get going. Don't forget, if you die, I'm gonna kick your ass.
Thanks, Lexi.
Okay then, we only have a single lead. If Parallax really is as shady as Vincent seems to suspect, it could end up very interesting.
It's in Vincent dies.
Let's see if we can put an end to this. Finally. Oh, I just received an email from Tomcat.
Let's see what they
They
want.
finished decrypting Hayden's data cache. It seems that it was filled mostly with his personal logs about my creation and mental development. The more technical information was already scraped.
Okay.
Perhaps that is why it was left behind when they snatched him. Still, these files should be enlightening, if only in a personal way. I'll peruse them in my spare time and let you know if I find anything interesting. I'd hate for all the trouble we went to be for nothing.
I agree. Thanks, buddy. Alright, so now let us get to Market Street. Good old Brian Mulberry is still there. Yeah, our favorite. There's a cat. Moderately large tabby cat basks in its own self-satisfaction. Yeah, seems very satisfied about being a cat. It's weird that it showed its picture. Let's talk to it. Oh, expert meow. That's weird. I'm off put by the cat now. So let's... Good old... We'll call him Star-Lord. Let's talk to Oliver first.
Oh, crap! It's that reporter in the bot again! Cheese it, Ollie!
Hold on a moment! We're just here to ask the two of you for a favor. You don't need to run again.
Heh! I knew you didn't have the guts to mess with me!
Oh, yeah, okay.
Guts?
And why would we want to help you?
We did trash that apartment, Chad.
Yeah? So?
We also didn't report you to the police for it.
Yeah? So?
And they still could.
Touche.
Oh. Alright, well, spill it then! I ain't got all day!
Yeah.
Can't you see me and Oliver are busy?
We need some assistance with some illicit activity that, statistically, individuals in your age bracket are likely to have experience with.
Oh! So this is one of those things where you need a streetwise kid to show you the ropes.
Yeah.
So, what's the thread? B&E? War driving? Copyright infringement? Search bombing?
Whoa, easy there. I like copyright infringement.
Is search bombing actually illegal?
I don't believe so.
It's against the terms of service, so probably, at least in California.
Yeah, so we need to buy some fake IDs today if possible.
Oh, that's nothing. If you can pay. Ollie can whip up a couple that'll work good enough to get you past a bouncer or a cop doing sniff tests. He's a wizard with a printer and a lifted wallet.
It's more complicated than that. We need falsified passports that can get two people past the border safely.
Oh, yeah, I don't think Ollie can do that. Can you?
Yeah.
Not without equipment a lot more expensive and illegal than what I already have.
What about that guy who got Elise that unrestricted mesh card when she was on probation?
Okay, I'm gonna talk to this girl named Elise.
That's not really the same thing, Chad. But it wouldn't hurt to give him a call. Give me a few minutes. This guy is pretty sketchy, very cloak and dagger. I'll have to play middleman.
Excellent. I'll forward you the relevant documents and photos.
Oh man, now I'm starting to feel left out. Ollie gets to show off all his cool connections. You sure you don't need someone's head kicked in a little? That's my area of expertise in our little duo. Well, that and petty larceny.
Ooh, we can use
We
larceny.
might have something that will suit your skill set. Let's just get the passports first, if you can stay calm for that long.
You sure yap a lot more than any of the ROMs I've ever owned. What's the deal? You install some new conversation routines Ollie ain't had the chance to nerd out about yet? Well, they're top notch. Very bleeding edge.
I don't run traditional ROM VI personality software. I am, in fact, the first fully sapient machine intelligence. Well, at least that I know about.
Which means what exactly? In English.
It means he's a person, Chad, not a toy. Now keep it down. I'm still on the phone.
Oops. And yes, what he said.
Well, that's awesome. You ain't so bad. For a tin can.
Tin can? Really? I'm
He's like a little
composed
kid.
almost entirely out of plasteel and silica. Has no one come up with better insults for robots since the turn of the century? ROMs have been out for almost 2 decades.
Yeah, that's a good point. Give me a sec. I'm pretty good at name calling too.
Oh,
like how that's the
I'm
word.
sorry I brought it up.
Just hold on a second. Underclocked? Oh, BitBrain!
Don't hurt yourself, Chad.
I'll get back to you, Bubblehead.
Okay, I talked to the guy. He said he'll do it, but he only works in trade. A couple of passports are gonna run us... one signed poster for Magical Commander Yukino? Yukino at the Gates to the Deep?
Wait, what? One signed poster for Magical Commander Yukino, Yukino Gates to the Deep. I know where that is. Remember, we saw that actually in the... whatchamacallit?
Course. It's always that Japanese crap.
It's not my fault they make the best VR dramas.
Yeah.
Maybe you can do better?
Probably.
Anyway, where can we get a poster like that?
I think I know where.
I'm not
Hassie.
sure. Probably nearby. I've done switches with this guy before, and he never asks for something that'll take too long to get. My guess is he's a local that uses people like us as a way to nab something he's had his eye on. We'll help you look for it.
Yeah. Chad and Oliver joined your party. I don't know if that's a positive thing. I imagine that's the car we're stealing. But we need to go to Hassie. And I think it's right
Oh,
there.
there it is! I knew I saw a poster for Magical Commander Yukino somewhere around here.
Yep.
I should have remembered Ramona had one.
You know this lady?
Sure. We talk sometimes when I'm getting our drinks.
Yeah, he needs to get like a thing for his glasses. That's ridiculous.
You're usually too busy provoking people to notice.
You call it provoking. I call it spontaneous enthusiasm for healthy rivalry.
There's a bit of a line. We'll have to wait a few minutes before we can talk to her.
Okay. There was that hybrid that we met.
We
at
could
the
just do a
bar.
smash and grab. Simple and effective.
Let's not do a smash.
We can't do that! She knows who we are!
Yeah. And
Us
who we
too.
are.
This is the most boring felony I've ever been an accessory to.
Look, we'll just stand in line.
Like a bunch of clumps? Chumps? What is the big picture anyway, Blue Bomber?
I'm not sure it's wise to spread it around, Chad.
Yeah.
Or either of us. The less you know, the less reason anyone has to bother you.
Screw that, Static. I'm not heading to juvie not knowing what for.
Yeah.
Spill the beans, or I'll spill them for you.
There's far worse things than juvie, buddy.
Your persistence is already legendary, Chad. Fine. If you really must know, we are going to trade the passports for some information regarding the disappearance of my creator. His apartment was the one you trashed.
Oh shit, that Hayden dude is your dad? And they snatched him? Oh, that's so messed up.
Well, Dad, after a fashion, he raised me.
And built you.
Man, I hope you find the dudes that took him. I hope he's okay.
It seems very unlikely.
Like, I hate that face that he makes when he talks about it.
Oh man, I don't know what to say, you know? I mean, I still have my dad, but he's...
Chad?
He's never really been around. Too busy trying to save the world from itself. Even now, he's over there standing in front of that damn clinic.
Oh, snap.
And I thought I could find a way to make him... Whatever. I might as well nuke that drive. It ain't gonna sink.
So that was Brian Mulberry's kid. I kind of thought he was Fairlight's kid.
I think I understand what you mean, Chad.
Hell yeah! Dudes gotta stick together, you know?
Dudes?
Okay, that's not even that big of a colloquialism.
Don't matter if you're a robot or what. We all got the same shit to deal with. Gotta grab destiny by the horns and make your own mark.
Alright, so we have the choices from the mouth of the babes. You're smarter than you look, Chad, or pretty open-minded for a kid who tags for the human revolution. Let's do from the mouth of the babes.
Hey, won't fault you on good taste, but watch that whole babe thing. I'm taken, and I don't need no game being spit my way.
Wait, what? I didn't mean it like that.
That's not... Never mind.
Chad doesn't understand this one.
The line has finally cleared up. Let's go talk to Ramona.
Yo, Ramona, what's up, dude?
Hey, Allie.
Salutations, Ramona.
What can I do for you all?
Ahem.
Oh, this is my friend, Chad.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too.
We were hoping you might be able to give us your assistance, Ms. Rogers.
We want to make a trade for that magical Commander Yukino poster over there. It's necessary for us to get some pretty important information.
No way. Not happening. Nuh-uh. Yukino is off limits.
What? Yeah. Okay, so we have a choice. Live literally a matter of life and death. We can get you another, it'll take a few days, or we don't have time for this, go get a chat. So let's talk about matter of life and death, Ramona.
How does life and death depend on a nerdy poster? Look, I don't even care. That poster was signed by Takeko herself. It's one of a kind, and I'm not giving it up.
I'd rather not drag you any further into this than necessary, but I promise that we're not overstating it. This is a dire situation, and people have already died.
Jeez. Look, whatever you're doing sounds sketch as hell. I and Magical Commander Yukino herself want no part in it. I don't even see how the poster can help.
Man, you nerds sure do love your cheap crap from the net.
Cheap crap! I'll have you know that poster is worth hundreds of credits. Maybe more.
Hundreds of credits.
Takeko passed away years ago, so there aren't any more of them getting signed. It's special.
Sure it is.
He doesn't get it. He's not in the fandom.
Thankfully.
Yeah, so we can get you another, it'll only take a few days.
just a poster. It was a gift from someone. Someone I care about, okay? Besides, you can't get another one. Takeko passed away a few years ago.
You mentioned that.
Perhaps there's something else that would make a suitable trade?
You aren't hearing me, are you? It has sentimental value. You can't replace that. Look, you'll just have to order something off the mesh, because you can't have this one.
Oh, we don't have time. This lead will dry up by then.
Keep me out of this.
Ramona. Yeah. So we have a choice now. I'm not gonna have Chad go get it because I'm trying to be nice, Ramona. So we have. This isn't a joke, Ramona. And please, Ramona.
Okay, enough. How about this for a trade? I have an original keyframe cell from Pretty Champion Sailor Sirius, signed by Takeko at home.
Whoa! You have a signed Sailor Sirius cell? That's super rare! They stopped doing keyframes by hand right around the time of her death.
You can't be serious, Ollie! You have that thing framed on your wall! Anyone shut up about it for a week after you got it!
This is important, Chad. You can't say you wouldn't do the same thing if someone had your dad. Think about Turing. I can't ask Ramona to give up something important to her if I'm not willing to do the same.
Dang.
Maybe.
Look, okay, I don't know what's going on, but you can't give me that cell for the poster.
But we need...
Yeah, you'll get the poster. Whatever you're doing, it must be really important if you'd be willing to give that up.
There we go. Good job,
Do you
Ramona.
have something more equal to trade, Ollie?
A couple of things, maybe.
We'll talk about it then. Maybe you can find me another one too. Go ahead and take the poster.
Boom. There we go.
Thank you, Ramona.
Yes! I can't tell you how much it means to us, Ms. Rogers.
Sure. And, you think I could see that cell sometime, Ollie?
Of course! I'll bring it over when we talk about the trade.
Nice.
So cool.
And I think we just like set up Ollie and Ramona there. What movie is this? It's being shown at the Castro Theater next week as part of a marathon of Peck Media films. Alright. So let's leave.
I don't like the way she was flirting with you, Ollie.
What are you talking about?
I know flirting when I see it, and I'm saying I don't like it. Not one bit.
We just talk about old anime sometimes, Chad. Neither of us are interested in the other.
Sure.
Well, we have the poster now. What's next?
Go ahead and call this number, Turing. He'll want to set up the drop with you, now that I've introduced you to him.
Okay.
Sure. Change the subject.
I think Chad has a little thing for Ollie.
I'll call him right now then.
Or just abandonment issues.
It's ringing.
You the ones looking for some papers?
We are, and we have the requested payment with us.
Good. We're gonna do this real professional-like. You know Stardust?
I do.
Head there. Leave the poster behind the Megaphobator arcade cabinet, and get out. Come back 10 minutes later, and your stuff will be behind the machine.
I understand.
Good. I'll be waiting.
Well, that was very...
Yeah,
Yeah, very
that's how
mysterious.
this guy is. I don't even know his name. And I've been getting things from him for a few years now.
Who cares? Let him play Spy Master if he wants. Let's hurry up to Stardust and get this over with. I've wasted enough of my day with this crap.
Yeah. Let's go to Stardust. Are these kids old enough to go to Stardust? I just thought about that.
Go inside to make the drop. We'll wait out here.
Yeah. Don't want to get our IDs taken.
Okay.
I
yeah.
suppose I should feign surprise.
Hey, it's a pretty cool set. Even if it is like 1,000,000 years old.
They don't really care about the IDs unless you try to hit the bar.
Found that one out the hard way.
We would have been fine if you hadn't taken a swing at the bouncer.
So I like the hard way.
We'll be right back, gentlemen. Try not to set the building on fire while we're gone.
All right. No, the bouncer's not there, by the way. Don't try to start a riot at the World Series a month ago. Interesting. So the bouncer's not here.
No security right now?
Yeah, the bouncer's here. Looks like they're off duty for some reason. We could talk to them and see what's up.
Today's my last day off before the holidays, but I can't seem to stay away.
Huh. There's Broke. We just saw him at the place.
I'm ashamed to say I've gone on a few assy spike benders in my time.
There's the VIP bouncer.
No VIP access today.
How you doing, Jess?
Oh, look. It's my favorite human and the mechanical sidekick. I'm caught up in something at the moment. Chances are we'll cross paths again.
Alright, cool. See you, dude. Dun, dun, dun. Use an item on Megaphobator. Yep.
Well, that should do it. That was an awful lot of fuss over a poster.
I'll agree with that.
I just don't understand the appeal of merchandise like this. I keep my important possessions on my data drive.
So we have three choices. Humans don't have a total recall like you do, or it's a nice looking poster, and I got you an official Bob Ross painting set for your birthday. That's what I should do. I think that's what I'll do.
You did? Wait. No, you're being facetious. I haven't even told you when my birthday is, and it isn't for months.
Yeah.
Still, your point is made. I should not be snobbish about other people's interests. Maybe I'll give Magical Commander Yukino a try when we get some downtime.
There you go. Good job.
But
Trey.
that's enough navel gazing.
Don't hate on
Let's head back
anime
outside
lovers.
so our benefactor can make the trade.
Y'all do the deal?
How did it go?
We left the poster behind the cabinet. Now we just need to wait for the switch.
I've never had to wait more than 5 minutes or so before. It shouldn't take long.
Alright.
I wonder how he knows the drop happened, and gets to it so fast.
Don't matter.
He's in there.
This guy's a solid feed, even if he likes to mess around.
What do you need these passports for anyway? You said to trade for information, but what's the full story?
Oh, you don't want to know, buddy.
Without going into too much detail, our informant needs to get out of Neo SF unnoticed. The passports are one part of that. We also need to obtain an untraceable car. I don't suppose the two of you could help with that?
No way, dude! Grand Theft Auto is a felony with a capital F! Besides, getting an untraceable car ain't in the same league as a piece of plastic that'll fool a hand scanner.
Chad's right.
Course I'm right.
Yeah.
The city's traffic management system keeps track of all vehicles passively, even if you manage to circumvent their firmware and keep them from actively reporting to the network.
Oh, that means we're going to have to use Tomcat.
You have to spoof the car as something permitted to be invisible for the CTOS to ignore it.
I don't want to mess with boosting cars anyway. The junks run that racket in Neo SF, and they don't play nice.
Especially with the HR.
Well, thank you either way. You've both done us a huge favor. Call it even for the apartment.
Yeah, Blue. No hard feelings.
Yeah.
You give us a call if you need anything else. Long as it'll help you find your pops.
Nice.
We should get going, though. We were supposed to be home hours ago.
My dad won't notice, but Ollie's will flip. You take care. Don't get derezed.
See ya!
Hold on 1 second, guys. There we go. My
Goodbye.
thing got muted. Alright. Chad and Oliver left your party.
Let's finish the trade inside.
Yep. Hope all is well. Welcome to Stardust. I see the Yukino poster right there. Nice.
Here the passports are, just as advertised. Now we need to find a car. Jess is right over there. Perhaps she may know someone who can lend a hand.
Oh. There we go. Sure, but you can do the talking.
Good thinking.
Did you find your guy? Or wait, let me guess. There's something else you need from me. Well, you haven't been terrible to deal with so far, so I'm willing to hear you out. Barely.
We need access to an untraceable car. An informant of ours needs to get out of the city without attracting the attention of Parallax, and is offering valuable information to us in exchange.
Seriously? Jesus, what kind of shit is in your life anyway?
Yeah, Jess, you have no idea, bro. Things have gotten out of control.
Actually, don't answer that. I don't want to be legally liable. I'm not sure why you think just because I defend a few folks in the rougher parts of the city that I would have that kind of connection. And even if one of my clients did run a carjacking business, it's not like society is clamoring to give hybrids legal jobs. Regardless, I'm not going to be an accessory to a felony, or let one of my clients be either. I won't go down that path. I wouldn't know where to start anyway.
Let's see. We have two choices. You spend all your time at the bar doing nothing anyway, or is there any possible lead you can give us any kind of lead at all? Alright.
I know we're reaching, but this is important.
You just don't quit, do you? Okay, let me think. This might be a long shot, but you could try asking Majid. There are rumors he may have been involved in some shady stuff way back in the day.
He was. He told us that.
He'll probably be reluctant to talk about it, but there's a free lead for you. Get me another drink in exchange, will you? Later.
that went better than expected. I wonder if my charm is starting to pay off for us. Oh, you performed admirably as well. Onward we go.
Thanks, Turing. It's your afterthought. What kind of drink is she drinking? Let's talk to Majid.
Hey, friends. What can we get for you?
We were hoping you could give us a little information.
Sure, but first, let's get you a drink. What'll it be?
I don't know. I don't know. Whiskey.
Coming right up. I'll ask Gus if I don't know what it is. He's better with the weird kind of stuff people ask for these days. Some of these cocktails make me need a spa day.
This one is...
Yeah. Whiskey is just whiskey. No ice, no mixer, straight. With a cold stone to chill if needed. Seriously?
Does that sound good?
Sure. Sounds good.
Here you go. So, what did you need help?
We've run into a roadblock in our search for Hayden.
Word on the street is that he's gone missing, which I'm sure you already know. What can I do?
Yes. An informant of ours needs secure transportation out of the city, but we don't have any contacts who would be able to get us an untraceable car. Jess mentioned that you used to engage in certain extra-legal activities. Perhaps you could point us towards someone who could help?
He doesn't do that kind of stuff anymore.
Right. Sorry, friend. I left that life behind a long time ago. Don't really keep in touch with that crew anymore.
No, we understand.
Ah, of course. Completely understandable. Sorry to bother you then.
Well, no harm in asking, right? My reputation precedes me.
Don't let it go to your head.
Gus, I need to go to the back and gather up stuff to restock for the rush later on. Mind manning the bar for me?
Take your time. I think I can keep things under control.
Thanks. Love you, hun.
So that, we're gonna have to go talk to...
Well, that leaves us at a dead end.
No, it doesn't. We need to go talk to Majid.
Any ideas on how we should proceed? Some nose-to-the-ground journalist techniques for finding leads?
Let's see. We could ask Tomcat for help.
No, Tomcat has already stuck their neck out for us too often. I feel a little bad about how much we've relied on them as it is.
That is true.
And besides, this is a considerably more felonious action. Morally, we should be dirtying our own hands.
True. Yeah. Maybe we could find an old manually driven car.
That's not the worst idea. I don't think it would get noticed as long as the car had the appropriate registrations. But the permits to operate a manual vehicle are prohibitively expensive. A casual collector might still maintain one, but only a wealthy hobbyist would have the appropriate stickers to make the car roadworthy. We'd have to do a B&E, as Chad put it before. Risky.
No. Okay, the two of you are killing me here. Look, don't tell Majid about this. But, here.
Whoa.
What is this, Gus?
It's an automated vehicle maintenance scanner with a few less than standard upgrades. When you circumvent its security codes, you can use it to scan a car's installed firmware and replace it with a new set that will spoof its presence on the city's network. That's the gist of it, but we don't have time to get into any specifics. You need to get the hell out of here with that before Majid gets back.
Yeah, why the urgency?
Look, Majid has done a lot to turn his life around, to turn my life around. I really respect that about him, and it's part of why I fell in love with him.
Oh, that's like deep and
He did what I was never able to. That's how we met, you know? That old rough and tumble life we both led. But when Stardust struggled and needed money fast, I had to get back in the game to keep us afloat for a few years. I told him it was all angel loans, donations from patrons, lots of things. He'd be heartbroken if he found out I'm still in the game. I had to do whatever I could to keep our new life, even if only one of us is really living it. Wow. I may as well give this thing to someone who wants to use it for good, too.
I can't tell you how much we appreciate this, Gus. We might finally be on our way to solving this mystery.
Yeah, well, you didn't get it from me, okay? Just get out of here and get on with your little Grand Theft Auto. And let me know how it goes, okay?
Of course.
Thanks, Gus. You rock. All right. Oh yeah, I guess we could give... Well, actually, hold up a minute. Just in case. We'll do a save here. And then we can give her that whiskey.
Huh. Actually did it, huh? Well, you scored a point. But don't think I don't have enough cuties around who can handle that.
Oh, nice. See, I didn't know if she wouldn't like the drink or whatever.
You've got more important things to be doing. Get a move on.
Nice. Yeah, that's what's up. Alright, cool. So we made Jess happy, and I'm actually happy with that. Alright. So I wonder... See, Broke was at Hassie, and I'm wondering what his deal is. I'm wondering if this is the guy that... The arcade punk is the one who actually made our things. Or it could have been actually Broke, because Broke was both here and at Hassie. I wonder if he was the one who made our... whatchamacallit?
Well, now I think we're cooking with gas, as the colloquialism goes.
Alright.
I'm searching the mesh for instructions on how to use this device as we speak. Let's go look for some likely candidates. I should be ready by then.
Yeah, why don't we go to that one house? Where's the house at? Do we not have the house anymore? There was a house where we found that dude. Not the Flower Mansion. Was it Market Street? Yeah, let's go to Market Street. There was that car right there. Like right here. Like...
Success! This vehicle has the appropriate firmware version.
Done.
Someone has been neglecting their regularly scheduled updates. Give me a moment to get everything installed. There. There are some other options here I can fool around with.
Uh-oh.
Ah, interesting. I can put in preset destination plans for a future date. Why don't we go ahead and set a plan for the car to return to this spot in a week?
Sure.
That's more than enough time for Mr. Mensa to get away. Now we aren't really stealing the car.
Good old Turing,
More
man.
like borrowing without asking.
Alright, I feel better already. Good job, Turing.
Me too. The car will drive itself to Golden Gate Park, and we can show Mr. Mensa where it is when we meet him. There, everything should be set up now. Mr. Mensa is waiting for us at Golden Gate Park. We have everything he requested, so we should head back there directly.
Okay, so I think this has already been a long episode, so we're gonna stop it here. We'll go ahead and save, because that all worked out really, really well, actually. So, let's go ahead and save here. Yep. And then we'll start off next episode with going to Mr. Mensa and finding out what's going on with Parallax. I'm actually very excited about that. I want to see, hopefully his information's as good as he makes it sound it's going to be. And hopefully he's not dead. Because I actually think what's going to happen is we're going to show up and he'll be in the middle of talking to us and then boom, dead like a bullet or something. But we'll see. Or maybe we'll get there and Lexi will be there and arrest us for stealing a car. So who knows what's going to happen. But very cool. This game is so much fun. I can't stop playing it. It's been ridiculous. So let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. As always, lay the smack down that like button, and we will see you next time.